Today we are unboxing a camera that easily is in my top 2 cameras, maybe my number 1 camera. Fujifilm is the manufacturer. Can you guess what the camera is? Well, I guess you kind of read the... Yeah, you know what the camera is. You already read the title on YouTube. It's the 100 Mark II. I previously started with the GFX series in 2019 with the 50S, then went to the 100, the 100S, and now most recently the 100 Mark II. No, I don't have those other Fujis anymore. I sold them off, of course. This camera I've had for a little while, so I have used it, but this is an unboxing because I forgot to put this out. So, inside, of course, you've got all your little plastic things that nobody really cares about. In the accessories box, the battery, this was sort of a nice find. Same battery that the Fujifilm X series camera uses. Been around for a while. Just, it's a great battery. It doesn't die very fast, so it's nice. The 100 Mark II does not have the battery grip like the 100 did. So it is a smaller battery, or smaller camera. It's lighter, you know, etc. Camera strap wise, I generally don't use the camera straps. I've got my own straps that I use. But as far as quality goes, this is a really, really decent quality strap. If I did use it, I'm sure I would be very happy. But I haven't used it, so I can't really give you a review on that. What else is in here? Of course, all your basic stuff, right? You've got your... this is the EVF, which is pretty sweet. Given that it is Fujifilm GFX series, I can't remember the exact stat. I'll put it on the screen here somewhere. Like how many million pixels it is or whatever. What else we got in here? Let's see. So we've also got all the extra plug-in stuff. You know, so like depending on where you live. It's got the tiny little power brick that I'm trying to get at. There we go. And this is just for charging our camera. Like if you don't charge it via USB or a battery charger system. It's your cable lock, of course. Now the little camera USB brick that they've got, it's got the plug-in piece on it so you can change out whether you're in North America, whether you're in Europe, depending on where you live. All the extra pieces are included, so it's kind of cool. So if you go on vacation anywhere, your camera's ready. You can charge it wherever you go, really, right? So it's kind of cool. I don't know how to get them in, clearly. Just kidding. There you go. Click. So, yeah, it's just USB. It plugs pretty, goes pretty quick. The USB cord does have the transformer on it, so it gives you a little bit of added protection against voltage irregularities. I myself just use the battery charger because or I should say the battery charger for that type of battery because I did have an H2S and I picked up a battery charger, etc. So, getting to the camera itself, it's a little bit heavier than the 100S. It's a little bigger body, not much. It's a lot lighter than the 100, of course, because it doesn't have the battery to it. It's just so... It's amazing. Got a nice feel in the hand. It's got a good grip, sort of a golf ball texture in a weird way. The LCD comes out, flips up, down. I would have liked it if it flipped left to right, you know, but let's be honest, this isn't the camera you're using for selfies, so who cares? When you take the top piece off, it opens up where your EVF plugs in. Now, if you had a previous GFX 100, you may have purchased the EVF extender, which allows you to go up to a 90-degree angle with your EVF, sort of like an old Hasselblad, which is kind of cool. If not, that piece is still available for purchase. I have one. I love it. It's amazing. So it's got the pin system in there. It's sort of like the Smart Shoe. See, they both have them. So once you click it in, it's ready to rock. So let's see here. Full-size HDMI was nice. It's got the Ethernet as well. Also great, you know, nice tethering options, etc. On the other side, you've got your cards. It's got the CF Express Mark II and version 2, I should say, and then the SD. Even though I don't you know, can't imagine using SD with this. So yeah, programmable buttons. It's pretty much every camera you've ever had, but better, if that makes any sense. So we'll just get rid of some of this mess here. I don't know why I'm trying to put this all back in nicely. It doesn't matter. I generally just take my camera out and I leave every single thing in its original packaging. So yeah, so that's basically it. I will do a video later of the GFX Mark II 100 Mark II and my impressions about it, like what I love about it, what I don't, some helpful tips that I've learned along the way, as well as my other GFX lenses. I think I'm up to 9 now, as well as 3 different adapters. Like I said, it's just such a great camera system. Once you start using this, it's really hard to go back. I know you see a lot of people online pushing the Hasselblad series, and Hasselblad makes a great camera. They truly do. I went GFX simply because it was a little lighter on the pocketbook, and the lenses are also more affordable. The sensor in the Hasselblad X2D, X2D Mark II, blah, blah, blah. You know, that, sure. Sorry, that was rude. I don't know the other models. And this camera are almost identical sensors, both made by Sony. They're almost the exact sensor, like 99.9%. So that's about it. If you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will be adding a lot more unboxings as well as tutorials and other stuff as we get into all of my crazy cameras. Thanks for being here.